One of the biggest challenges for the area of international environmental law is precisely that you have these collective action problems where everybody is suffering to different degrees from the same issue. The issue can only be solved through collaboration, but the priorities and the capacities that countries have to deal with these issues are vastly different. So it's not as simple as just saying, let's all get together and agree on how we're going to solve this, but it's often a very long process to create the frame in which this interaction and this conversation takes place. The reason why that can be like squaring the circle is that states are sovereign. And so unless they agree to join an agreement on climate change, for example, they will not be bound by it. In 2015, when the Paris Agreement was adopted, this was one of the rare moments where all of a sudden international lawyers were in demand in the media, you were on cross-country checkup, and it was good news to report because the world had done something quite remarkable, that in fact, close to 200 states had gotten together and come up with a long-term agreement on climate change. The problem is that the agreement, among other things, is supposed to generate momentum for collective climate action. And when the momentum is somehow undermined by some major actors saying that this is not what we want to do right now, it becomes easier for others to do the same thing, or it becomes harder, say in Canada, for the current Canadian government to keep up the momentum of heading in that direction. The challenge that we face is that dealing with the problem of climate change isn't just doing nothing. It actually requires all of us to do something, and it's hard for governments to convince people that it may actually cost something.